right. If you're on, go ahead and say hello. I have something super exciting. There we go. I have something super exciting. Today I went to the mailbox. And I got my Dollar Bead Box. So I decided to do something a little bit crazy and just open it live on camera rather than open it and edit through and get rid of all the parts where I look like an idiot. So today you're going to see me open this box live the very day I got it, and we'll see what happens if I can figure out what all the items are or not. So are you ready? Are you with me? Let's do it. All right. So here is our Dollar Bead Box. Let me get the scissors. So this is a subscription that I get once a month. And yes, hold on, I'm going to move a cord on the microphone, make sure I'm not bumping it and making noise for you guys here on the live. There we go. The reason that I get this, and let me, that way you can see me talking and you can see my hands, right? The reason that I get this Dollar Bead Box is because, obviously I do paper beads, and I love doing paper beads, but I found myself getting a little overwhelmed because there's so many options. I mean, you can make a paper bead out of just about anything. And so I wanted to have things that could inspire me to make different things. So what happens is I get the Dollar Bead Box every month. I think I pay around $18 or so. I did a 6-month subscription, and they send this to me. I have no idea what's in it every month. And then I challenge myself to make at least one, if not 2 pieces incorporating the Dollar Bead Box and paper beads. So it gives me a challenge, it gives me something to focus on, and I've really had a lot of fun doing it for the last few months. So I started doing the unboxings to share with you the excitement of getting a little present in the mail. So here we go. This is the April 2019 Dollar Bead Box. Opening live. Unedited version. And I'm going to switch to just the hands cam. There we go. Okay, so they all come with this adorable. Hi, Ann Farmer. How are you? Thanks for joining us. They all come with this letter, and I'll go ahead and read it to you guys. Let me see if I can, there we go, get it in the camera. Dear member, it's finally spring. The days are longer and it's time to get outside and start showing off all your colorful jewelry and crafts. It's also a good time to stock up on all the seasonal colors and styles for spring and summer. This month's pearls and stones are great starting points. Ooh, pearls and stones are great starting points for any number of projects. Be sure to check the online shop for more inspiration. Flowers, shells, birds, all sorts of designs to choose from. So if you're a subscriber to the Dollar Bead Box, you can go to their online store and buy extras of this and past boxes and other things in their store for wonderful prices. I go on there and buy stuff all the time. So I absolutely love it. But you have to be a subscriber. And I'll put a link after this is over. I'll put a link in the description for the subscription. Okay, our Craft Month contest winner this year is Elle McGinty. You can see her winning piece and all the other entries on our DBB Facebook page and DBB Unboxers group page. Awesome! All right, and then on the other side, we have the list of all of the things that are in this box. So this is where it gets sticky because I have to try to figure out how to match up all of these things to the letter. So let's pull it out. We'll put our box to the side. I know, Anne, I'm excited to see what's in here too. Okay, we'll unwrap. And I think let's move this off the paper so it doesn't rattle. Okay, here's all of our stuff. Oh, I already see some cool stuff. All right, so we're going to start with our strands first. So we have our first one is a 6mm check fire polish matte copper that is 20 pieces. And we'll see, I'm not sure how close to the camera this can get and still be sharp enough. But this is good. We had some silvers that were very close to this. Nice and faceted. These are gorgeous. So those will do well. And then our next one is a 6mm check glass pyramid hematite. So that would be this one for sure. Those are cute little triangles. Very tiny. shiny and smooth. That will make for some interesting designs, I think. Our third one is our Czech Glass Druck Light Topaz. Oh, these ones are easy. They didn't give me a hard box for this live, so that's good. Here we go. This is your topaz. These are very shiny, completely round. There are 34 pieces of these. I think I forgot to say there are 20 of the pyramids. There are 34 here. I like that. That's one of my favorite colors. If you haven't noticed, some of the things I design, I use kind of a blue teal color a lot. They called it topaz. So, all right, 4mm mixed gemstones, a 15 to 16 inch strand. So that's these guys, and there's a ton here. And we've gotten something similar to this before. I'd have to look and see if it's the exact same size or not. But I like the mixed ones. It gives you a lot of variety to go on. And that's a lot of beads too, right there. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We have our Czech Glass Pearl. This is 2mm, so it's very tiny. It's called Coral Luster. These are probably some of the tiniest beads that aren't seed beads that I personally have used. I don't know that my camera will focus, but let me try to get up close. Look at that. That is so tiny. And there are 42 pieces on that. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure how well that camera is going to focus up close, so I apologize. It didn't look like it focused very well. And then our last strand is this 6mm Czech Glass Pearl in mint tea. And this is 25 pieces. So this is sort of a translucent. You can see through it. And it's like, they call it mint tea, but it's kind of a yellow. Not a bright canary yellow, but more of a, not really a golden yellow either. It's definitely yellow and not gold, but it's a pretty kind of understated yellow. All right, and that is it for the strands. So those are nice. We'll see what we can get done with those. So I'm gonna push these up to the top, and let's dig into some of the rest of this. We got pearls and gemstones like crazy. So I think our first thing is 6 to 10mm large hole pearls in assorted colors. So I'm going to guess there are 4 pieces, so it's got to be this one right here. Let me pull these out. And I'm so glad. I don't know what colors everyone else got, but I love that I got purple. Purple is probably one of my favorite colors in the world. And I've got a darker shade, a lighter shade, and then 2 different shades of silver. Large hole pearls. And these look... they're not completely round. They have some different shapes. They look more like natural pearls. I hesitate to say they are though. Let's see. I'm going to take a closer look. I think I need my glasses. I don't know. This one you can kind of see the center of it. So these are really interesting. I'm going to have to look into that a little more. Those are very interesting. Okay, so 4 of these pearls, and you may get different colors than me if you've got this box. And then we have 8mm white howlite, which is, there's 10 pieces in here. I don't know what howlite is. I may have to look that up. See, that's the problem with doing it live. If we weren't live, I could always stop and look it up. But so this is neat. It's kind of a bone white. And then it's got cracks through it of a, I don't know, I guess that's a brown, kind of a rusty brown color. There's 10 of these. So very interesting. I like those. So far, I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? Nothing's really coming to me. Although I can see right now looking at this, I think these would go together very well. So that may make something interesting. All right. Stabilized turquoise. There are 2 of them. They are 16 by 20. So I'm thinking it's these. Looks like turquoise to me. So we've got 2 pieces of this. They are ovals. They're natural, so they're different colors. They don't match exactly, but they do look like they go together, so that's nice. So 2 pieces of turquoise, 16 by 20 millimeter. And there we go. Next, there's tons of stuff in this box. Next we have lapis. 1 each. It's got to be this guy. Well, it could be. Okay, there's 2 of these. It could be. Let's see. It's got to be this one. I think it's this. If not, you guys can let me know in the chat. I'm betting this is the lapis. I would need to get my phone out. But this looks like it's got a tiny little hole right through the bottom there. But it looks like kind of a molten rock. Very interesting. And it's shiny. It's got like a metallic iridescence on it. It's lapis. Neat. Okay, there we go. Our next thing, oh, this one's easy. Pewter banjos. Literally, pewter banjos, you guys. See, if it was ukulele, I actually have learned how to play the ukulele. I'm not that great at it, but I can play it. So these are pewter banjo charms. How cute. Make some musical, music note paper beads, maybe, for the banjo lover in your life. Paper beads out of some music notes and then some banjo charms. That would be adorable. Okay. A gemstone pendant. Pretty sure it's this one. It almost has to be. So the size and color varies. So what I have here, you could get something 100% different that is nothing like what I have here. And this even has a clasp on it. So it's already set up into a pendant. And I don't know what stone this is. I'd have to look it up. So that's neat. It already hangs. That's a bad thing with the live. I can usually get, on our pre-recorded one, I can usually get a much closer look at these. So I'll have to think about how to solve that. Maybe set up another camera that can adjust and do a better close-up of these pieces. Okay, what else do we have here? We have an 8 by 20 millimeter check glass drop. This, I've never seen anything like this. This is pretty interesting. This is red opal with travertine. Wow. So this does, it looks like it's a pendant, and I think you could use it as a pendant if you put it on like an eye pin, or on just, you know, you could always just either hang beads down under it too. But it does have the hole all the way through, so you could use it in a lot of different ways. But it's gorgeous. It's opaque. You cannot see through it. And then it's got travertine, I think it said. Yes, travertine on the bottom and a little bit on the top as well. Okay, now I'm getting some ideas. Because that's pretty unique. And I can think of some paper beads that would complement that nicely. All right, what else do we have here? We have Baroque Pearl. Oh, okay, Lucy the cat is coming to, Lucy the cat is joining us for this live. Again, another thing about doing lives. Yeah, so this is the Baroque Pearl, 16 to 20 millimeter. There's 2 of them in here. These don't exactly match. You can see one is larger than the other. And again, I'm not There we go. If you can see what those look like. I may have to take some close-up pictures of these and put it on my Facebook page for you guys. There goes the cat again. So these are interesting. Again, not sure. They're not exactly the same. They kind of, one has so much, it's a different shade of blue almost. So I'm not sure how I would put those together because they just aren't very close, but we'll see. Okay. And then, check glass voodoo bead. Woo. Here we go. This is 12 by 16 millimeter. And this goes along with like the Mexican skull, and I cannot remember what they call that. But these are neat because, and they're different from the skulls we've gotten before, because they have metallic in the indents and the engraving. It has metallic color. So they're kind of neat. That would make some really cute earrings, I think. And those are a blue. I don't know how well you can see them on the camera. Got like a, yeah, they look a little silvery depending on how I move my hands, but they're kind of blue. All right, one more piece to go. The last piece are pewter drops, antique silver plated. There's 2 of them. They are 8 by 16 millimeter. These look like tiny little earrings. It'll be interesting to see what to do with these. Got some ideas. You could put them at the bottom of a string. I don't know. So they've just got loops at the top. There's no hole through them. So they'll hang down, whatever we do with them. All right. So this is interesting. This one, this box feels a little more eclectic to me than the last few boxes we've gotten. I'm not immediately seeing too much stand out that I would pull together in a paper bead necklace. But I do think there are some things that go together for sure that we could do something with. So I'm going to think about this and work on it. And then hopefully in the next couple of tutorials, you will see me pull out something. And so how many pieces did we get? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 strands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 other pieces together, some with multiples in them. So that's pretty good for the price that you pay for this subscription box. So again, if you're interested in checking out this subscription box, I will put a link in the description. That is there I can kind of see both of us, see my face and my hands. I'll put a link in the description for you. Now, it is an affiliate link, so if you do click through and purchase through my link, I do get a little bit of compensation for that, and that kind of helps me keep doing videos and keeps my channel going, so I appreciate that a lot. And other than that, we'll see what we make until the next bead box comes. And I'm still pulling from old bead boxes as well. I get them out constantly. They're actually stacked on the shelf behind me over here, and I dig into them every time I start a new project so that I can get moving on it. All right, well, this is it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that if you're expecting a bead box that you love it as well. There we go. I hope that you love your bead box as much as I love mine. I hope you find it inspires you as well. And have a wonderful Friday, everybody. And I will see you for my Sunday night normal tutorial video. Will be coming up around Sunday at 6:30. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when those videos come up. And I will see you then. Bye.